What is quantum entanglement? What is the law of attraction? Have you ever wondered about the cosmic dance between physics and philosophy? What if I told you we might have just scratched the surface of cosmic secrets? Are these two phenomena connected? And am I successful in this attempt? Well, buckle up as we dive deep into this mind bending journey. Quantum entanglement is one of the most perplexing phenomena of quantum physics, the science of the particle world. On the other hand, law of attraction is a well-known concept in philosophy and spirituality. In this episode, we are going to see if they are really connected to each other. Let's begin. What is quantum entanglement? Let's go word by word. Quantum refers to the branch of physics that deals with phenomena at the smallest scales of energy levels, of atoms and of subatomic particles. It's a fundamental theory in physics that describes the behavior of matter and energy at the tiny level. Now, what's entanglement? Let me give you an example. Let us imagine two coins of the same type and they are not entangled. Here, when you flip the first coin, it won't affect the second coin in any way. Each coin, when flipped, will have a 50% chance of landing heads or tails. But what if we do some magic to these coins and make them entangled? Now once they are entangled, when the coins are flipped, if one lands as head, the other will land as tails with a 100% probability. Let me give you one more surprise. This would hold true even when the coins are light years apart. Now this phenomena cannot happen in the everyday world, but this happens in the quantum world with particles. Few key things to note that quantum entanglement violates classical intuitions about how information and interactions work. When particles become entangled, their states are described by a joint quantum state. And any change to one particle's state immediately affect the others, even if they are separated by vast distances. Albert Einstein called this spooky action at a distance. This seemingly instantaneous communication was observed in quantum experiments, and this phenomena has practical implications in fields like quantum computing and quantum cryptography. Now, let us pivot our discussion to the law of attraction. Have you ever read or come across one of the following books? The Secret, Think and Grow Rich, The Alchemist, Ask and It Is Given, The Power. These books talks about law of attraction. There are some movies based on this concept. For example, What the Bleep Do We Know? 2004. And the book The Secret was also converted into a documentary film with the same name. But what exactly is the law of attraction? The law of attraction is a concept rooted in the idea that thoughts and beliefs can manifest into reality. It suggests that positive or negative thoughts attract corresponding positive or negative experiences into a person's life. The belief is that by focusing on positive thoughts and visualizing desired outcomes, one can bring those outcomes into existence through the power of intention and attraction. At its core, the law of attraction is based on the principles that the energy we emit through our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs shapes our reality. This concept is often associated with the idea of manifestation, where people use their mental and emotional focus to bring about specific outcomes or experiences in their lives. Critics often argue that the law of attraction oversimplifies complex life situations and can lead to a mindset of unrealistic expectations. However, proponents suggest that when used in conjunction with practical goal setting, positive mindset practices, and personal development efforts, the law of attraction can be a tool for cultivating optimism, resilience, and a proactive approach to achieving goals. But what's the connection between these seemingly disparate concepts? Let's relate them. First and foremost, both of them violate the regular Joe experience of the universe. Let us first start with quantum entanglement. As I quoted earlier, quantum entanglement violates classical intuitions about how information and interactions work. Regardless of the distance, changes to one entangled particle can occur instantaneously in its other entangled partner. This defies classical notions of causality and local realism. Let us dive deeper into these two terms. Causality refers to the principle that every event is caused by a preceding event or a set of events. In simpler terms, it's the idea that every effect has a cause, and this cause comes before the effect in time. Causality is also linked to the arrow of time, which refers to the asymmetry of time in physical processes. Entangled particles can exhibit simultaneous changes in their states when measurements are made on one particle, suggesting a form of non-local influence that transcends classical cause and effect relationships. One note: quantum entanglement does not inherently violate the arrow of time, as entangled states can evolve in time. However, the entanglement itself doesn't define a specific direction of time. What's intriguing is that measurements made on entangled particles can appear to instantaneously affect their correlated partners, irrespective of the temporal ordering of the measurements. This lack of temporal sequence in the entanglement's effects can blur the distinction between past and the future events. Local refers to the idea that physical influences cannot travel faster than the speed of light. This is a key principle in both classical and relativistic physics. Realism, on the other hand, refers to the belief that physical properties of objects exist independently of observation or measurement. In the other words, objects have definite properties regardless of whether we measure them or not. Local realism, therefore, is the notion that physical objects have definite properties that exist independently of measurement, and any changes in these properties cannot be communicated faster than the speed of light. This concept is foundational in classical physics and forms the basis of our everyday understanding of the physical world. Now let's see how law of attraction alters the regular Joe experience of the universe. The law of attraction implies a non-linear relationship between thoughts and energy and their outcomes, regardless of physical proximity. It suggests that our intentions and focus can influence events and circumstances beyond immediate spatial and temporal boundaries. In summary, both concepts involve a form of connection that transcends traditional boundaries, whether in the quantum realm or in the realm of consciousness and intention. Quantum mechanics introduces the concept of non-locality, where the behavior of entangled particles is intertwined regardless of the physical distance between them, and the communication happens instantaneously. This implies an influence that defies classical causal relationships. The law of attraction, on the other hand, says that our thoughts and emotions can attract corresponding experiences or outcomes, suggesting a form of influence that operates beyond traditional cause and effect chains. The comparison here is about how both quantum entanglement and the law of attraction challenge our usual understanding of how things work. Quantum entanglement shows us that changing one thing can instantly affect something else, regardless of physical distance, which is not how we think typically about causality. Similarly, the law of attraction suggests that our mental and emotional states can influence what happens to us, beyond just direct actions or circumstances. Role of measurement and intention. The role of observation in quantum mechanics is profound, as the act of measurement collapses the wave function and determines the state of particles. This highlights the interaction between consciousness and physical reality at the quantum level. It's like having a magical connection between particles that works faster than anything we can see in our everyday world. Similarly, the law of attraction emphasizes the power of focused attention, belief, and intention in manifesting desired outcomes. It implies that our consciousness and mindset play a pivotal role in shaping our experiences and reality. Simply put, think about the law of attraction as a way of thinking. It suggests that if you focus your thoughts and feelings on something positive, you can attract the positive thing into your life. It's like believing that what you think about often becomes real for you, almost like magic, but based on your mindset and beliefs. The comparison here is about how both quantum entanglement and the law of attraction show us that our thoughts and observations can have a powerful impact on what happens around us. In quantum entanglement, observing one particle changes the other instantly, showing a link between our observation and the physical world. In case of law of attraction, focusing our thoughts can bring about real changes in our lives, indicating a connection between our consciousness and the reality we experience. Let me give you a task. You can look at the screen to know what is superposition. Now, think how this quantum phenomena can be related to the law of attraction. Pause the video for a moment and think about it. Let me explain. Imagine two entangled particles. When one particle's state is measured and determined, the state of other particle is instantly known, even if they are light years apart. This simultaneous existence of multiple states until measurement is superposition. Metaphorically, we can view the law of attraction as operating in a quantum-like manner within our minds and experiences. Like particles in superposition, our thoughts and beliefs in the law of attraction can exist in multiple states simultaneously until they are measured or manifested in our reality through actions and intentions. Just as measurement collapses the superposition of quantum particles into a definite state, our actions, decisions, and mindset in alignment with the law of attraction can collapse the potential states of our desires into a manifested reality. Thanks for following all along. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. If you could make more bonds between quantum entanglement and the law of attraction, please comment below. Stay hungry, stay foolish.